Alright, so it's door day here at Lenore. We're having a brand new front door put in, so we're going to put in some new locks. We currently are protected by the finest, cheapest Defiant locks that Home Depot has to offer. So we're switching them out for Schlage. We bought them all on Amazon because local suppliers couldn't get what we needed. So I'm going to be swapping out to standardize the keys. And I'm just going to take you through the process. It's actually remarkably simple. Alright, start by taking out the lock cylinder. Just remove a quick little screw here. Keys out. Pop it. Slide it back in so that they can turn freely. Turn it slightly so the pins don't fall back into place or don't engage in the upper pins. You can get specialized tools that depress this little nubbin while you turn, or you just use a screwdriver. The tool makes it easier, but like this is not hard. I've been taking out the locking pin as well as the spring, so I don't lose them, because I do not have spares of those. Then you get your follower. It's basically just a tube that matches the inside of the cylinder that keeps the upper pins where they're supposed to be. Sometimes they have a groove cut in the middle. Make sure that groove is not facing up. You want to keep those pins in place because you just don't want to have to put them back. Slide on real quick and start dropping pins already. Now the key will have written on it what it is. This key is obviously not going to be used. This is a 36848, so it starts here, goes to the tip. I have been recycling the Schlage pins as much as possible because the knockoff ones from China I got are decent, but not necessarily the best. The only major difference is the top edge isn't beveled. I've been putting my pins in an egg carton with labeled spots. There we go. You're supposed to be and finally a 3. So put that key aside, grab whatever key you're going to key it to. This is my pile of burned keys. Their locks are no longer keyed to those. Slip it in. So that starts off with a 3. Just follow the guide. 2, 3, 5, 8. Notice how they're all nice and flush sitting there. And I guess more of this thing, nice and flush sitting there. Then you slide your lock body back on. My tool is it's got to clear one end over the other. That way I can't mess it up. That's in place. Drop a spring, retaining pin, tailpiece, nut, washer, and just like before, use a screwdriver to push down the pin, making sure you don't cross thread your nut. There we go. Spins nice and free. Key comes out. Every time. I have done this. This is the 4th lock I've changed. Every time I put the tailpiece down first. Sometimes you just don't learn. All done? So easy. I'm going to do the exact same lock again. So I have not been trusting the cheap pins to be the correct length. So I got a 3 printed gauge to measure them. So I always verify that they're going to work. They're actually pretty much the same with the sole exception of the top surface doesn't have a small bevel on them. They're the exact same, just different machining marks. Yeah, I've just been verifying using my little gauge. Makes my life easier. So that's me changing the locks. I have all my deadbolts set to the same key. And now I don't have to worry about the previous owners having spare keys to my house. All right, so that's done. Now I get to do it again off camera to a key that you guys don't get to see. And yeah, dead simple.